Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Oblivion Remastered. It's the middle of the night. Okay, maybe not, it's late evening. Shows what I know. Anyway, we need things to do here, don't we? So, let's look for people to talk to. Oh, we got a beggar here.
Well, me children will thank you for your help.
Have a coin, beggar.
Thank you, kind sir. He's a fairy tale.
All right, we've seen that about 1,000,000 times before.
Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town.
Well, that could be interesting. We've done that one on the OG before.
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. Blessings of Arcade upon you.
Alright, and, oh, okay, it's already set for us. Alright, let's follow the arrows. When in doubt, follow the arrows. Wait a minute, you have a guard here.
Yes?
See what he's got brewing. Not much.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it. Take care.
Alright, if you wonder what that's about... Okay. Ah, there it is. Dunbarrow Cove. That's what that talks about. And if you're a thief,
Greetings.
that's what you want to see. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
9 of the evening watch and all's well. Good to see you, sir.
Alright, he's got
Goodbye.
nothing new. Alright, let's go to Gogan's house. And who knows, maybe Gogan and his wife have some new rumors too.
Hello there.
Where are they? Okay, there's Gogan. Is that who the thing's pointed at? Yeah.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Sure. What's he done?
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
No, that's just my normal look. Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed, they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us?
Yes, I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. I swear that when I passed by Benner's Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Bell and Benner's will never sell that death trap. That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms.
Well, there's another quest we got.
All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
Alright, let's talk to
What do
Gogan.
you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul.
The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
I hear that Velwyn Benaros is trying to sell off Benaros Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage.
Yeah, I bet you do, Gogan.
I'm merely a man. How could I
bet you do.
resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Alright, so now we go off to the flowing bowl.
They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats. Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade.
Good for ya.
Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy knights these days. Good day.
Alright. Out the gate.
Greetings, Brett.
Hauls ropes faster, can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line.
He's an odd one. Drinks like a fish, but runs like a rabbit.
Goodbye.
Good day. Well, okay. Guess who I am? Kane Lorne or Main Lorne? Right, the one in blue. You remembered.
Well, it's not like there's a cheat right there.
Best shops at Anvil? Norbert Lels handles rare books, exotic ingredients, gems, and they have fine weapons at Morvaine's Peacemakers. Take care.
Hey, Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more. I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got the forecastle for my hammock and Mirabelle to keep it warm.
Kinky.
Mainland and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing Bowl. Take care.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
What do you use it as, a fork?
Thank you, kind sir.
Okay.
Blessings of
Otherwise, he's got nothing new to
Julianus
talk
von
about.
Enneroth, Morvaine's apprentice. Varro Morvaine's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master.
Well,
You too.
seems like everybody's happy with Anvil. Okay, now we need to find that. Wow. Found it!
How are you? I'm a Solden, mate. Not that it's any of your business. Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? You need someone to explain everything to you?
I'm only 3.5 years old.
You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot! You too.
Hail.
How goes?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Canelorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really.
And also look at the nameplates.
Yes. I've noticed some of them in my establishment. They don't break the law while they're here, so there's nothing I can do. If you wait around long enough, I'm sure they'll show up. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Malona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess. Doesn't fancy a replacement.
Goodbye.
Okay, you?
I've been better. Captain Duke.
Here we go.
Sydney wants to talk to you. I think you'll like what she has to say.
Those rumored trick.
I haven't seen you here before.
Look at her name.
And you're all alone, too.
Homewrecker?
Sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget.
All right.
As there has
Trust
to be
me
true.
when I say we'll give
got
you
my
a
ear.
Have you spoken to
Right
Wilbur
here.
at the Count's
Remember.
office?
Captain Dougal's rumored
All
treasure.
right. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Okay, so... Okay, so just off the Kansas... the Anvil Gate and southeast to Gweden
Has to be
Farm.
true. Good news.
Gweden Farm? Oh well, not like it matters. Okay, how does it want us to get there? Through the Anvil Gates, huh? I don't think so. Especially when you can just go this way. There you are. Another noisy plant. And the game recognizes how I'm doing this and fixes the marker accordingly. Okay, there's a little road here. And we'll follow it. Let's look at the map, and yeah. Off the beaten path. Not much of a beaten path here, but we can still follow it. All the way to the farm. Smoke Hole Cave. Sounds kinky. Alright, let's follow it this way. Because we're going to the farm, not the cave. Wrong kind of cave. Giggity giggity go. Okay, Gweden Farm. I've arrived at Gweden. I'll need to wait until around 11 in the evening to go inside and find out what Faustina and Signy have in store for me. I've arrived at Gweden. I should enter the main farmhouse and find... And yeah, this place is not kept up, so yeah. Not the kind of farming that you normally associate with this kind of place. Okay, so I'm gonna make a hard save here. Okay, and off camera, I got myself a new pet. It's a flame atronach. which should wreak a lot of havoc. Actually, the first thing I should do is probably put up some armor. Alright, in we go.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table?
I'm afraid not, even though I'm not wearing anything anyway.
What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else?
I'm here for Gogan's ring.
Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Won't you die?
Okay. Alright.
You'll never take.
Alright, I don't have it queued up, but right now would be a great time.
Me down. Why won't you die?
Okay, that didn't work.
Fall before me, Breton.
Okay. Alright, fortify health.
Show me what you got.
Oh, damn.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. That's the
Okay.
best you can do. Listen, dear. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. This ends here. This ends here.
Okay.
I'm just warming up. Am I so?
Good thing about potions is that they stack.
Big worm, fall before me.
After entering the farmhouse, I discovered Faustina, who tried to entice me to remove my weapons, armor, and clothing and place them aside. Knowing this was a ruse, I refused. She yelled out, and the rest of the gang entered the room fully armed and ready for battle. I had no choice but to kill them.
You look upset that we deceived you.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence. But someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later.
What about Faustina?
We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Don't
Please,
spend all the
don't.
money from the reward in one place.
Oh, trust me, nobody would believe us.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
That's funny, neither can I, because I got stuff to nab. Okay, cheap wine. Not much you can do with that, really. But we're going to hold on to them. We're going to need them for a quest later
Got a
on.
lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Silver isn't really worth much, but it's worth something. Okay, and let's go downstairs. Sweet cake. Folded cloth. Okay. And stoneware is worth literally nothing. Here we go. Enchantable stuff. The cuirass we could sell. Can't wait to see you tonight. My every day is spent thinking about when we will next be together. Soon we will be married and we can be together forever. Your true love. Dumbass. Now, if you remember the OG version, I tried to give back everything, and the game wouldn't let me. I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed whatsoever. Inside the sack is more gold. Wedding gift. Oh. Pilatus's prize Minotaur horn, which we will use for... Okay. We're gonna... Wait a minute. Don't I have... I do. Okay, some rings. Not worried about enchantables right now. I'm worried about money. I need money. Belted vest. Clothing. Cupboard. Inkwell ain't worth jack. Okay, some alcohol. Whoop. The Lusty Argonian Maid. How many times have we read that? Okay, and that's all that's down here. Beds notwithstanding. Alright. Let's go back upstairs.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
That's fine. I'm just making sure I've gotten everything here.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Yeah, let's get out of here. So that actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. So we're going to head back to the dock gate. We have some booze that we can sell back to Mainlord. And we're going to need to go talk to... What's that guy's name? Velwyn Benaris. And see what's up with this house. Bet you anything it's out of our price range. Because right now our price range is 380 gold. Wait a minute. Time check. 2:38 in the morning. Yeah. That's not happening. But
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you? Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style. Like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me.
not gonna lie, I like the style.
I saw Rufrius Vinicius knock a man down with one punch. I wish he'd teach me a bit about hand-to-hand combat. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Well, let's get rid of some of this crap. Okay.
An excellent.
Now, why are we keeping... Now, why am I keeping cheap wine? You look at the drain personality, 10 points for 120 seconds. There's a quest that's going to require us to do that. Alright. Hold up.
That's a fair deal.
But we're not going to need that many. I don't think I'm going to need more than 2 of them. Alright, so that'll do. And I don't think it's going to let us sell anything else. No. And that's fine. So, I mean, we were dangerously close to our weight limit anyway, so that'll help a little bit.
I appreciate your business.
And we got 30 gold out of it, so not terrible. So what do we do now? Well, we wait for Banditas to wake up.
Didier Ormley, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, ship owners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea. I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say. Goodbye.
Okay, so we're looking for...
Hello, you wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Hey, you don't even have enough money. Stop wasting my time and come back when you do.
So 5K is what it's going to cost, and yeah, does it look like we have that kind of money? Okay, where the hell am I? We gather our bearings here. Alright, so need to wait for the armor to pop open, so wait 1 more hour.
Can you spend?
I gave you a coin already. Not that long ago, too. Jeez. Alright.
What? Let's do business.
Yeah, if you end up doing the Thieves Guild, you end up dealing a lot with the beggars. And I do feel bad for them. Okay. Sell all the silver we got from...
A good price for a good cup.
Alright. It's a bit less there. Sell up Panarius' Quiros. That's it there. And that got us about 100 gold, so I can't really complain about that.
A pleasure to serve you. Bye.
Alright, and there is a general store, but it's not on this side of things. It's over at the waterfront. And we will go back to the waterfront.
Hey, I'm Arvida Thalis. They call me the Rat Lady, on account of all my pet rats. You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
You can deal with her issue in a Fighters Guild quest. That's Enel Roth. He's on his way to work.
It's you. Hi.
Hey, Wilhelm.
Morning.
Okay, we've got...
I'm
Newheim the
Newheim,
Portly.
Anvil Harbor Master. I'm responsible for all harbor traffic, docks, duties, and fees in Anvil Harbor. Traffic through Anvil Harbor comes mostly in exotic, high-profit goods, easy to transport by road or Mages Guild couriers to eastern markets. I heard that Velwyn Benaris is trying to sell off Benaris Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up. Be seeing you.
Alright. Some aloe vera. Okay. And here's the place to sell the rest of it. Wells quality merchandise.
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price. Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Alright, so we can sell off all the clothing that we got from
You've
that
made
haul.
a good bit.
Oh, wait a minute. I did not want to sell Ernest's the best shirt because it's weightless. We're actually going to end up wearing Ernest's gear. Well, most of his gear.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Make sure I didn't sell anything else I didn't want to. I did not.
You got
But
a
weightless
great deal.
stuff
Oh, you drive
is
a hard
priceless. So, I'd rather hold on to that.
truck. That's more than I'd usually.
Alright. That got us some more money, so that's always good. Yeah, that Minotaur horn actually might actually sell pretty well. Also, considering the fact that it's 5 pounds, you make a potion with it, it's going to be a heavy potion. So, it's just better off to sell it. Everything else is kind of useful there. Alluring gaze. I already have a charm, so we'll sell that. It's not even worth all that much. Sell the Alessi Argonian Maid, and that sells off just about everything we can. And that'll do us pretty good.
Pleasure to serve you. Farewell.
Okay, so we're going to take one more stop real quick before we end this video. Next episode, there is one more thing I know for a fact we can do here, and it's on one of the ships here. Not sure which one,
Well
though.
met.
But that's neither here nor there right now. Where that is, going back to Coral real quick, we're going to see about buying some more Conjuration. Because we can. I don't know if you also noticed that, but we're only 1 point away from hitting Journeyman in Restoration. Since we use Restoration as our primary source of offense, not many mage builds that'll actually willingly do that. But going journeyman means, well, if nothing else, we can get a stronger version.
Good to see you.
Okay, I know exactly who I'm looking
runs
for.
a tight ship in Bruma. She may not always play by the rules.
Here he is.
But I wouldn't want her on my bad side.
Of course not. Well met.
Hey, Athragar. Yep.
Bye.
Wait, what? Oh.
It's my pleasure.
Goodbye.
He's on break and he's not selling anything. God dang it.
I am Alberic Litter of the... Let's do business.
And all he's got, well... Well, we can get Commanding Touch. If we really wanted it. At least it adds it to our catalog.
Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Oh, wait, he had a rumor, didn't he?
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stand.
Ah, don't care about that. Okay, he went up this way. I want... There he is.
It's my pleasure.
Okay.
Bye.
He's in no mood to talk. So much for that. Alright, well, we got Command Creature. I think that's a illusion? Yeah.
How are you?
It's kind of crappy because it only works on absolute basics. But as I said, it gets it into the catalog. So once we're able to do spell making and stuff like that, we should be good to go. Alright, so. We're going to go back to the dock gate. And we're going to set up for the next time around. Where we will be dealing with somebody's ghost ship issues.
How are you?
And I don't think it was this one, was it? It is, actually. Okay, so you see that brightly colored person there? We're going to be talking to them in the next episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Oblivion Remastered. I'll see you all next time.